if the patients were not infecting my girls anymore. That was very considerate, but no longer really necessary. My people had already enabled the first to cross over to the Dark Mother.
Folk ordered Gamma to lead the exodus of the sick out of the refugee camp.
You would have to ask His Grace of Arivor himself, for he knows Gammat far better than I.
Enough! I'm not here for sex.
You're not? But I was told you were coming.
I don't give a damn what Folk of Arivor told you.
Who the Nameless sent you here?
I am here on behalf of Perel Notgelf. Either you give the Kreutzer Cartel what's theirs, or you can get yourself a new face.
You can't touch me. I'm under Folk of Arivor's protection.
I will go when I'm done, and your people are not going to harm these girls.
You cannot stop me, Karen. First, the girls will go to the Dark Mother, and then so will you. Men, let the transition begin!
I had to take drastic measures.
Maybe Chakranor will like it with the Dark Mother. In any case, thanks for the help. Please check up on my girls. Maybe you can even save some of them from crossing over. Please check up on my...
280. 죽었어. 다 죽였네. 나쁜 새끼. 모자 어딨어?
I cannot thank you enough.
Yes, sure.
Oh well, there's a bit of work needs doing now. Someone will have to run the Thorned Rose.
I guess you have the most experience at doing so.
You will know that both the City Guard and the Kreutzer Cartel have an eye on this house.
You'll have to choose one side or the other.
Yes, that would probably be best. It would be good if we were protected and wouldn't have to take too much of your time.
So, who do you choose?
Ugh, decisions. I'm terrible at making decisions. I want you to decide for me. Here, take the deed. Give it to our new protectors.
I think I'm going to report Falk's contact with Giacomo to his superiors.
Are you a Warunkian citizen then?
Not yet.
Then no one will believe you. And the Rondrian Metropolitan Yarkon isn't in the city right now. That means you would have to turn Falk in to himself. That might be a bit difficult, don't you think?
What if the city guard were to protect you and gain more power in Kreutzer Alley?
Well, prostitution isn't forbidden in Warunk. We could just keep the business going. We used to often have problems with people stiffing their bills and we never had anyone we could complain to about it. That would change. Maybe we could even start a guild at some point. On the other hand, Fergalosh is extremely fervent. Many customers would go elsewhere for their enjoyment and we would have to go hungry sometimes.
Why's that?
When you get to know a man, you have to find out what he is used to. With the guard watching us, we couldn't offer our customers everything they're accustomed to.
You can't seriously want to serve those habits again.
They're just little things, my friend, with underwear, without, things like that, guaranteed. But our neighbours won't be happy to see the guard coming and going all the time. Kreutzer Alley is still cartel territory.
What would happen if I were to choose the Kreutzer cartel?
Perel would gain more power in Warunk and would do good business with us. The girls could decide for themselves whether they want to work alongside the undead, but I can also imagine that the cartel wouldn't be too gentle with them.
What do you mean?
I know their kind. They would beat the girls just to demonstrate their strength. If they were out of the way, though, we could do what we want. In the end, it would certainly be good for business. And with the cartel controlling the smuggling, we would finally be able to eat properly again.
I think I know who I'll give the deed to.
Well, if that isn't timing, we have visitors.
Perel Notgelf, as if called.
I thought I'd drop by. Is there something new to report?
The rumours were true. Giacronor was having the girls killed and then raising them again as undead.
Hard to believe such audacity, to want to smuggle such a huge profit past the cartel. I hope the fella is now out of the way.
Giacronor is dead, and Dolorosa will now take over as manager of the Thorned Rose.
Before anything happens here, Perel, hold your evil tongue. I hear there have been deaths here. That makes this a matter for the city guard.
Vergalosh, old friend, the matter is already settled. As the whorehouse's new owner, I must unfortunately ask the city guards to leave my property.
Kabaskan Draxon! We have a truce. And as to whether or not you really are the new pimp in this hole, well, that's still to be decided.
Maybe the gentleman would like to allow my guest to get a word in. That will certainly help to clear matters up.
It's true. One of you will be taking the brothel under his protection in the future.
You don't really believe that the Kreutzer cartel will give a single foot of ground in this matter?
I hope you've thought it through carefully, lad. If you choose wrong, there will be war.
I want Perel and his men to take care of the brothel. The whores shouldn't have to starve.
Dragon, take you human! This whoremonger will only make things worse here.
And they won't. Worthy Chiron, that was a wise decision. You won't come out of this empty-handed.
You want war? You can have it. Hoshari Warham, you rotten scum!
Dolorosa was content. In the end, the Kreutzer cartel had finally proven able to protect the Thorned Rose from the authorities. The necromantic machinations of old now finally came to an end. Although Perel's people often resorted to blows to ensure their charge's obedience, at least the whores no longer had to go hungry, and they sometimes even received gifts